Not only did we get truck number 1, but we're on our way to go get truck number 2. What's up, guys? Welcome back to 66 Builds. We got a pretty exciting and a little bit different video here today. Come over here, I want to show you guys something. So over the winter, I went over this truck, man. I told you guys we're going to redo this whole truck, but I'm starting to see like nasty waves in the paint over here. If you get close over here, you can come see this. This is getting absolutely terrible. So what we're going to be doing is we need another truck to drive if we're going to end up tearing this truck apart at any time soon, right? And I told you guys we're just going to be buying clapped out trucks here. We're not going to buy any freaking $40,000, $50,000 trucks. So what we're going to do here on this channel, dude, this is about budgeting. This is about using your skill set. This is about learning how to combine the two of those and get what you want. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna do a complete overhaul on this truck in the future, but in the meantime, we need to keep this thing maintained. But this video is about buying our first truck for the channel. And to be honest, I'm just gonna roll some B-roll right now, and I'm gonna let that truck speak for itself, because there's not an amount of words to what you're about to see that can explain what I just bought. All right, guys, what do you think of the truck? We got a 2001 2500 Sierra. I'm gonna come back here, I'll show you guys a couple things, man. So when I got this truck, the guy was like, hey man, we use this for plowing and salt spreading. And I'm like, you don't say, right? Come over here and check this out. I drove this thing 300 miles with this. This is what was holding the exhaust up back here. At some point it melted, and it just, yep, that's what we got there. Yeah, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think, man? You guys think we can save this? Look, you can tell that somebody already cut this out and replaced this cross member and welded it in, and it already rotted back out, man. Like, I don't know, dude. So the crazy thing about this truck is it only has 80,000 miles on it. That's it. That's all this truck has on it. This thing looks like this, and it's got 80,000 miles on it. But I told you guys, we're going to be buying some clapped out trucks, and we're going to put them back on the road. If you guys thought I was playing, this is what you got to look forward to. Now, this is a super unique truck because this isn't what I don't think you guys think this is. This is a very, very, very unique truck. And I'll explain as I go through this real quick with you guys. So, as you can tell, it may have 80,000 miles on it, but apparently we've been working on all kinds of stuff in here. And the majority of this, honestly, was because the guy pulled out all the plow gear out of here. So he pulled the plastics off to get the switches and all the things out for the plowing and all of that. But I'm gonna What we got in here? Oh, yeah, this thing came with free shells, if you guys need any shells. I'm gonna show you guys. Let me walk around this way, and I'm gonna show you guys what we're working with here. You know, I mean, before I show you more about the truck, though, like, drop in the comments what you think about this build. Do you think that this was a truck worth getting or not? Would you buy a truck that was in this condition? I'd like to know what you guys say about that. So I'm gonna bring you around here. Let me pop this hood, and I'm gonna show you guys a little surprise. All right, so I know that we are building we're building a diesel channel here, but I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer because this isn't what you guys think it is. If you guys look in here, we have a Vortec 8100 in here, which means this is not a diesel, which means that I bought a pretty rare truck. This truck has an 8.1 496 big block in it with a 5-speed Allison trans behind it. This is the same exact trans that comes in our diesel Duramaxes. The catch with it is the TCM is programmed different and the torque converter is different. Identical transes. So this has a 5-speed Allison with a manual floor shift under here for 4-wheel drive. Now, I told you guys, like, we're gonna need like a going to town truck. We're gonna need something that we can drive while, you know, Black Rob's down for the count. But until we get something that we can drive around, obviously, we're not gonna be fixing this truck up. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be pulling this 496 big block out of this truck. And once we pull this thing out of here, I'm selling this trans, torque converter, transfer case, the TCM, the whole front clip, the doors, all of the fenders back here, the rack, the rear axle on here, and the front diff out of this thing. And I'm sending the frame and the cab to the boneyard. And what we're gonna do then is take the money that we made from selling these parts, and we're gonna go and buy another truck. And we're gonna buy probably anywhere between a 2005 and 2009 2500 two-wheel drive pickup truck, so we can snatch the transmission out of it and sell the rest of that truck. If you guys catch on to what I'm doing here, I will end up getting this motor for free. I paid $1,995 for this truck. I'm gonna yank this engine, the fuse box, the ECM, and the harness, everything under here, the cooling stack, the air box, everything under here is coming out to go into, I can't, did I already say what truck it is? I don't think I did. I'll have to go back and edit this. But we're gonna be pulling all this to put into our going to town truck. And just keep watching the channel and you guys will get to see what that is. But even though this is not a Duramax, it's not a diesel, and this is a diesel channel, I'm still gonna put this build on this channel because it's gonna be part of how we get around in order for us to build these other trucks. So hopefully you guys are some cool gearheads and you're gonna hang out anyway, even though it's not a diesel, but we're gonna be doing some cool stuff with this. It's gonna be a big swap, putting this big block into another truck, putting a 2-wheel drive trans behind it, and you're just gonna have to stay tuned to see what it's gonna be going in, but we're gonna have us a going to town vehicle, and you guys can be a part of that, you know? So I appreciate you guys big time for the last like 2 or 3 weeks, man. I think we're at like 122 subs. Tons of people commenting now, lots of people coming through off of some of the shorts I've been putting up, man. Like, it's a blast, man. It's cool. Like, and it really makes me feel good. Like, just the other day, somebody commented and say, hey man, great job on this video. They were talking about the oil cooler video that we did on Black Rob, and they're like, I'm about to dig in this and do this myself. This video was excellent. That's all I'm looking for, man. That's why we're here. Like, we want to be able to do that. Save you guys money, work through a budget, build what it is that you want to build, drive what you want to drive, and learn some skills along the way. Like, I think that's the most valuable thing I think I have today that I didn't even think of you know, when I was younger, I didn't think they were valuable. I thought that, you know, wrenching on cars and doing all this stuff, man, like, I looked at it like that's what poor people do. I don't want nothing to do with that. And now that I'm older and I can see how many young men are struggling to be able to take care of their belongings, their vehicles and things, it's like, dude, I have a obligation, a job to speak out and try and make some videos to show you guys how to do some of this stuff, man. So I think the only thing left to do is fire this thing up for you guys. And remember, like, this whole thing got rotted out, so the exhaust got rotted out with it. I sound like one of them 16-year-olds ripped their exhaust off their truck, you know? Yeah. It runs good. It's got a mist to it, but it runs good. It's going to be a solid foundation for our powerhouse that's going to go under our next vehicle. So I'm interested to know, what do you guys think that this big block should get put into? So she's a bit loud. She's got a lot of exhaust on her, but she sits here and purrs like a kitten. It's got a miss. We're going to go through and figure out what that is and kind of go from there. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. This is a little bit of a shorter video, but all right, guys. It's actually weeks later. I started making a video to drop for you guys, and something came up. So not only did we get truck number 1, but we're on our way to go get truck number 2. And I figured, why not, man? We'll just make a video with both truck 1 and truck 2 in the same video. We got Black Rob all cleaned up. He's squeaking a bit. Dude, these rock lights are ass. Don't buy the Mick tuning lights. I've gone through and changed. I've got 20 of these lights on here. Look at all the different colors they are. I have them set on white, and now they're like coming up as different colors. I have no idea. The wheel wells are white still, kinda. But we're about to make another trip down to Tennessee to go and pick up truck number 2. So let's hit the road. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, man. Rolling out at 2 o'clock in the morning to go get this thing. So truck number 2, loading her up, bringing her home, gutting it, painting it, doing all the things. It's gonna be a good one, boys. All right, guys, we made it. We're picking up truck number 2, and no, that's not it. So we finally made it. We're down here in Tennessee, coming to pick up our build, the actual build. So obviously the truck number 1 is going to be the one that we're taking the engine out of, but we need something to put it into. So I'll roll the B-roll. Does that look about right, or you need me to scoot over? How's that look? We got Black Rob's daddy. Quick little pit stop. I'm gonna throw another strap on this thing and hit the road. I'm stoked. Let's roll, boys. All right, fellas. So, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but $5.69 a gallon for diesel. $3.69 a gallon for gas. That is crazy. Also, in other news, I lost me a fog light. This one's still intact. It popped out and I went to pop it back in there and it busted the little 3 prongs on there. There she is, boys. We got our truck. That's Black Rob's granddaddy. There's Black Rob. That's his granddaddy.